Hi everybody, happy Monday. So, I am making some vanilla salt and vanilla sugar because in about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing a vendor fair with my tallow and my vanilla products. And one of the things that I really wanted to do was have a set of vanilla sugar, vanilla salt, and vanilla paste and extract for people to buy. Oh, you guys, I just got some Madagascar Mexican Cure vanilla beans in the mail from my Ingrid Vanilla group. I'm super excited. It smells absolutely divine. And look at these monster beans. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at those. Look how pretty they are. They're so big. Holy moly. These are some of probably the longest ones I think I've had. Wow. They're so cool. Anyway, so the first thing that I'm going to do, so for vanilla sugar, it doesn't take as many vanilla beans. So it's about 1 to 2 beans for every cup of sugar. For the salt, it takes more. So it's about 3 to 4 beans for every cup of salt. So I'm going to do 4 pounds of salt, and I'm doing, I don't know if I'm going to do all 10 pounds of sugar. We'll see. I got these gallon jars though at the little Amish store that we go to. So I'm going to put everything in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice open the beans, scrape out the caviar that's in it, which are the little vanilla seeds basically. And then we're going to mix the beans and caviar with the salt and vanilla in the jars. And then every day I'll come through and shake it up at least once or twice a day. And then by the time the vendor fair comes around, I'll be able to put them in smaller jars, label them, and sell them. So if you've never cooked with vanilla salt or vanilla sugar, it just takes your food to the next level. It's so good. Baking with vanilla sugar obviously is going to be really good. It's going to give you an even bigger vanilla boost. If you cook like your meats, your sauces, things like that with vanilla salt, oh my gosh, you guys, the flavor is just so rich, and it gives just that little bit of, not necessarily sweetness, but I don't know how to explain it. You just have to use it. It's so good. So anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to split and cut up the beans, these beautiful beans, and start scraping the caviar into the jars. So here I'm just taking a little paring knife, cutting off the end of each bean and scraping out all the little bits of caviar and putting it straight into the salt and vanilla, or salt and sugar, sorry. So these little end pieces are not going to go to waste. They will go into my mother jar to make more vanilla extract. So I pull as much out of these beautiful beans as I possibly can. So after I split these and scrape out the caviar, I just put them in the jar so that they'll give the sugar and salt even more flavor. All right, vanilla sugar and vanilla salt. So I plan on doing 12 jars, 12 4-ounce jars of vanilla salt and 12 8-ounce jars of vanilla sugar. People typically obviously use sugar more than they do salt, or at least more of it at a time. So these are going into a cool, dry place. I will shake them at least once to twice a day, and that way all of that bigger chunky caviar will dry out in the sugar and the salt and incorporate the oils into the sugar and salt. and eventually it will dry out and break up, and then it will all that beautiful little caviar will be in there, and then the taste of the vanilla will be melted into, not melted, but you know what I mean. It will just all be incorporated together in the sugar and salt. And like I said, if you've never cooked with vanilla salt before, try it. It's literally the best thing you'll ever do for your food. And then vanilla sugar in your bakes. So good. So anyway, I will show you when I go to can these up in about 2 weeks. Thanks, everybody.